And here's the start to my How to Play Blues book, where we start off just talking about the actual progression, which is just a 12-measure progression. And it goes, here's a 1 and a 4 and a 5. It goes 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 5, 4, 1, 1. You memorize that very quickly. You can see that on the page. And you gradually play it with chords. 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 5, 4, 1, 1. And I'm going to keep them in root position so you can really see where you are. So we've got 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 5, 4, 1, 1. Then you slow it down. 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 5, 4, 1. Because it's easier to memorize it fast. Now it's memorized. So now I'm going to put a beat to it, which you won't hear now, but we've got the CD that goes with it. So you're going to be hearing do da 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 da. Ba da dee da da dee da da ba da da dee do 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 do. Back to the C. Ba da dee da 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 dee da cha da dee da 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 ba ba dee ba da ba. Then we go to page 8, which actually shows you how to build a 7th chord. And if your hand will do that, you can go ahead with that page and get that 7th chord. And the CD gives you a nice little exercise in it. But then we're going to start making a motive. And the motive is basic. It's you play a pattern that's a motive. It's about 5 beats long. So it'd be like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2 measures. Then you repeat it. Then I'm just playing the beats, not the measures. Then you go to F and play the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to C. So far it's all the same thing. I mean the same motive. Now here we've only got 1 measure, so you can't do that much. You've got to go something like, then you're back to your motive. No longer can remember. And that will happen too. So then you're going to have the background going. So you're going to go, and you're going to hear chords. It's that simple to get your motive. You play it with the background until it's easy. Then if you can, 2, 3, 4. Then you go to F. Come back to C, do the same thing. Do something different here. And if you can do that, then that's your start. And then gradually you just do everything with it. You eventually play hot chords with it. And somebody else is playing the bass. Or you play the bass and some hot chords here. Or you eventually play it all 3 of them at the same time. Maybe let's see. And so on. But we're going to just start off with the method here. And you now have how to build a motive. And we'll just give you one other technique, which is putting in a blue note. So we've got the chord tones. And a blue note is going to be a lowered third. And you play the lowered third, either you do like a lower neighbor, you go down to it and slide back up, or you slide into the third. So let's see if I'm going to, might go. Something different. You add that little blue note. The next thing you're going to do is learn some hot chords. So instead of playing a dominant dominant seventh, like that, we're going to take the 7th chord and play just the 7th and the 3rd. And the F7 chord and play just the 3rd and the 7th. And the G chord just the 3rd and the 7th. So here's your 7-3 on your C chord, your 3-7 on your F chord, and let's do 4-1 right here. You keep your hand in place. So it's like bum, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And then you get your background going. So you'd be hearing, and you might hear just the bass. And then you'll be playing. And you take off from there. So that's just kind of the start of blues improvisation.